Welcome everyone, it's time we do some exploring. Last episode we built this mine entrance and we did some mining down in a mine shaft, but today I'm feeling adventurous. We were down in the ground for so long, I want to go see the world. I've got everything I think we'll need and I want to head this way past the village. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, squid. And so, after saying farewell to my villager friends, I set off on an adventure, walking in the sunshine, boating through storms, and looking for anything that caught my eye. I said hello to the largest sea turtle colony I'd ever seen, just a bunch of cool guys hanging out. Raided a ruined portal, and slept precariously close to lava. It's a little warm out today. I walked and walked and walked through an endless birch forest. Finally, I discovered what I'd been searching for. Yes, we found dark oak. This is what I was searching for, a dark oak forest. But that on the horizon there, I don't think we're equipped to tackle. So I'm gonna just chop some trees and yeah. Oh my god, I created a life. You're welcome. Hello. Okay, hear me out. What if I just take a little peek? Nothing serious. Just a little look. Okay, I'm scared. Shaken, I ran across the treetops far away from the dark mansion. Whoa, that is a big mountain. A village! A blacksmith. Hello. Oh, a weaponsmith. Do you mind if I... They knew what I was gonna ask. A diamond. Ooh. Ooh. This is some good stuff. Thank you. Wow. I love Minecraft. And that's when I said, no you don't. Oh, it's been great chatting with y'all, but I gotta go. So... Goodbye! I walked through the poppy field beyond the village and came across a harrowing sight. The abandoned village was a stark contrast to the lively communities I'd seen before. I freed the farm animals and warily poked around a bit, before wandering off only to discover yet another village. Yo, have I already been here before? Nope. My inventory full of treasure and my adventurous thirst quenched, I decided it was time to turn back. I drifted through allium fields, gazed at beautiful vistas, boated down a mountain, and even sifted through a sunken ship before at last I returned home. It is good to be back. I've been doing quite a bit of wood farming in between episodes, and now I can add dark oak to the collection. I'm gonna gather some more wood for the reserves, and then I have a big plan to tell you all. We've got a pretty good haul of wood here now. I got some birch and acacia, dark oak, spruce, and then of course, just normal oak in there. And now we can discuss my plans, but first, I'm gonna need the precarious viewing post. The precarious viewing post is born. Oh, ta-da! The precarious viewing post, aka the PvP. And as you can see, this gets a nice bird's eye view of the area, which, to be honest, is looking like a big old mess. There's a little pond here, a big mess of a lake draining into a precarious cavern, another cavern carved right up against the side of our beautiful mountain, some skeleton horses just in holes around the area, and an odd little pool which is actually kind of sick. It's like a perfect symmetrical T shape with little embellishments, but it's still gotta go. And just a general lack of cohesion throughout the whole area. I want this to be a bustling townscape, and in order to do that, we have to clean the area up, and I'm going to take you guys with me step by step through the journey. Let's go! The first step, it's a little wet, 1 second. Much cozier. The first step is to get a lot of dirt and stone to fill in those holes. We're doing a lot of terraforming today, I have some resources, but really not enough to do the kind of work we're doing today. I'm gonna make myself some iron shovels, enchant them lowly just so we have a little bit more power. Oh, silk touch, not bad. And go on an adventure to find a hill that we can absolutely destroy. Now we've explored that way quite a bit, but we haven't really gone this way, and I think heading in this direction could lead to some promising hills. Blub, 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 blub. Fish intermission. Oh wow, I forgot there's so many flowers over here. Okay, I gotta stay focused. It is about dirt. Yo, bees! I'm gonna put torches here so we remember to come back. There once was a pirate who loved some dirt. He ate it. That's it. Oh, wow. Now that's a hill. Ooh boy. That's the perfect dirt mining station. Oh, this area is so beautiful. I feel a little sad about destroying such a big, glorious mountain. But not that sad. We need the dirt. Mining dirt in Minecraft reminds me of all the other times in my life that I've mined dirt in Minecraft. Alright, my inventory cannot handle any more, so I think we'll call that good and head home. Oh. Alright, that's our dirt problem sorted. I feel like that'll be enough for the project we want to do. Now we just gotta stock up on some more stone. I was doing some mining the other day, and oh yeah, I started a little glowberry farm. Just gotta trim these so more glowberries grow. And down here in the long tunnel we made last episode or a couple episodes ago is this beginnings of a strip mine. So I'm thinking we do a bit of mining here, maybe get some ore on the way as an extra reward, and stock up on some stone to start the terraforming project. Okay, I feel like we've got a good haul now. Just gonna add this stone to what I already had. I had a pretty good amount built up, but you go through it quick, so it was good that we went and got some more. And some ore definitely does not hurt. And right here by the PvP, I'm setting up a little chest with all the materials we're gonna need. And we can start terraforming. I climbed to the top of the tower here just to set out a game plan for the order I want to do things, and I think I'm gonna get rid of this and this odd little pool first, clean this bit up, and then we'll check in and go from there. This was a big project, way bigger than I anticipated, so with over 2 hours of footage, I chopped it all down to just the highlights for you to enjoy. Pond 1, done. For this lake, I created a layer of stone underneath the water, and then shaved away and filled in all the sandy coasts. And then from there, I could fill it all up with dirt in pillars of 3, which was very satisfying to do. And that's hole number 2 done. Time to tackle this beast. I have a vision of putting a little stream right here, so I think we're gonna add that in, and then round this off and just clean up that shape, and then cover in this giant pit. Oh, hello, are you helping? That's the project manager, he was just supervising. I'm just checking that I like that shape. Huh. I think I need to pull it... Well, you know what? I'm gonna leave it for now and focus on reshaping this and then figure out what to do with that. I cleaned up the shape of the lake a little bit, and then after that I went over to this mound and decided to incorporate it. So I got some dirt and stone and dragged it down into the lake. And then all I had to do was close off the dam, well, create a dam to close off the waterfall tumbling into the pit below. And just like that, that was pretty much all the work that needed to be done on this lake. Okay, I'm liking that. That looks like, you know, considering I've rarely terraformed before, this is pretty good. I'm gonna round off this edge a little bit and that side, and then I think we're looking pretty good. Now begins the nightmare of covering this thing up. I am curious about what's down there and really tempted to explore, but I'm opting to instead cover it up where it will inevitably be forgotten and lost forever. Ooh, there's a skeleton. Maybe it's a good thing we covered this up. Maybe we should light it up first. Oh god. There's a zombie coming at me. I curse you, foul hole. Wait, I want to get this iron first. I curse you, foul hole, to be forgotten. Okay, now we can cover it up. I immediately got distracted collecting clay, but all of it was washed down into the cavern. No, 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 don't go away. I'm out of dirt. Uh-oh. Digging this dirt in Minecraft reminds me of when I made the same joke earlier about digging this dirt in Minecraft. Okay, I am back with a lot of dirt, and this should hopefully help us finish up. And that's this horrid lake, patched up, and 3 out of 3 bodies of water cleaned up. It's definitely a deep lake, but I'm just gonna leave it, because I can't be bothered. I think the next step is gonna be shaving back some of this terrain. There's some over here too. This is a little awkward. This area coming up close to the dock. And this side too can really just be pushed back against that hill over there a little bit more. I made another enchanted shovel, and it's time to do some digging. You know, now that I think about it, this might have been better to do before we filled up the holes, and I didn't have to walk so far to get dirt. Oh well. Okay, there's the area by the house carved out, and I was right, this got us a lot of dirt. Next, I'm gonna focus on bringing this whole layer back against that mountain. Okay, I think that's a pretty good curve to start out. I think I do want to push this in more instead of kind of jutting out here, so I'm gonna make that adjustment and then take everything else away. Well, my shovel just broke, but I think this will look better. Let's go get a bird's eye view. It's not terrible. I'm not very much of a terraformer. I'm gonna say that's good for now. I'm gonna finish getting this all done, and I'm also gonna clean up this area, and I will see you again when I'm done. Are you ready for the reveal? Wow, look at that. This area has completely transformed. It looks like it's ready to put a city on top of instead of just a mess. You'll notice there's a bit there I didn't fill in. I couldn't do it. After hours and hours and hours of filling stuff in, I was like, this is good enough. And I think that's healthy sometimes, to reevaluate your goals and be satisfied with what you can accomplish rather than what you wish you had. Let's head down and get a better view of all of this. I really like how this lake turned out. It's just so much more pleasant. And I even kept this little mound that, I don't know, maybe we'll put a tree here and you can like look over the lake. And then this little stream I plan to put a bridge over. And this whole area is going to be a place for a barn and some pastures and a stable for the skeleton horses. And we'll fill these holes in another time. Speaking of the skeleton horses, I want to show you where I put them. There was one over here, one up there, and I basically created a dirt tunnel to get them over to this little area. I'll roll the clips now so you can see how that went. Please. Come on. Yes. This is going surprisingly well. Let's get your friend here. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. Okay. There's nothing for you. There's nothing for you back there. No. They're pissed. They're so mad at me. Water slide. They're liking that. Skeleton horse water slide. Step right up. Yeah, it was chaotic to get them in here, but now we've got 3 skeleton horses. This is hopefully more comfortable for them, and at the very least, it's less out of the way for me, and eventually, when we get a saddle, we'll move them over to a stable over there. And these animals too, I'll move over when we have a barn, but for now, they're just gonna keep hanging out here. I am so pleased with how this terraforming came out, and I can already envision the city and what I want to build. After all of that terraforming and gathering materials, which was a lot, way more than I anticipated, and that's usually how it goes. I think things will take a lot less time than they actually do. Anyway, that's left me just itching to do some building. But this build requires moss, so I made a quick trip back into the dark oak forest I had explored earlier to an azalea tree I had spotted, and once I had dug down the very, very long path to the lush cave, I remembered that axolotls exist. Axolotls! And went on a quest to get some iron, made some buckets, and collected all the axolotls I could find. Gotcha! Once I finished with that little side quest, I remembered that the whole point of going here was to get moss, so I collected a bunch of random stuff and then got enough moss before finally turning back home. Okay, now that I have this sick haul and some moss for building blocks, you can sit back, relax, and enjoy as I build the first building marking the foundation of our town. The grand clock tower of Midnight Palindrome Town, Palindrometon, Midnight Town, is complete. I'm so pleased with how this turned out. Oh, it's so cool! And you'll notice that there's all of this andesite stuff that wasn't shown in the time-lapse. My plan is to fill this whole area with different market stalls and make it feel alive, like this is the city center, and make this whole area just a giant market seated underneath the clock tower. As far as the inside, it's dirt. There's just this dirt staircase going up, but maybe someday we can put something in here. There's also a back door too, and there will be paths that lead up into the hills for more buildings. And I just love that you can walk through this build. You can go all the way around it, you can go up in it, you can go through these little archways here. Just a really exciting addition to this area. Oh, and something I want to point out about the clock up there. You'll notice the time is pointing to 12:21, or at least as close as I could get it in Minecraft on this small scale, but the goal is 12:21 because it's a palindrome. Midnight Palindrome. Yeah, it's all lore. It's all connected. Oh, look at that. It's really making this area feel like something. With the dock and the little mines, of course the first house we did, and now this clock tower. I imagine buildings all throughout here, and these will be moved over there into a barn. There will be pathways going up onto the hills and just filling this area with a whole city. As long as I survive that long, because this is a hardcore world. I want to make a note that future videos will be a lot more simple than this one. I got kind of ambitious with all the exploring and the building and the terraforming this whole valley. And it meant that editing the video took way longer than I had planned. But in the future, I'm going to do simpler projects, one thing at a time, and hopefully get videos out a little sooner. But I'm doing all of this for fun, just as a hobby, because I love Minecraft, I love video editing, and yeah. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye everyone! Whole lot of birch. Virtually nothing else. Get it? Like virtually? I've been alone for a very long time.